We need to start having a word with people about the invite time.
Feel free to.
We expect a boozy, I thought, yeah.
I'm expecting a boozy, yep.
No.
Hey.
Oh, I'm going to be doing affliction again, I suppose.
Of course you are. You know that.
Yeah.
That golem.
My precious.
Right, who wants to place bets on where Boozy has gotten lost?
Easy in my pocket.
He's at a shelter for sick people, helping.
Okay, I messaged him and now he's logging in.
Definitely not a help shelter.
There's Boozy. Right, if anyone hasn't zoned in yet, please zone in.
Clap your hands if you believe.
If anyone doesn't yet have a Vantage rune, get one out the guild bank because we're going to be using it for Aggramar. And I'm really hoping I don't have to ask if anyone hasn't done the weapon upgrade yet because I've reminded you the last 2 raids. So
I totally have.
I even posted the short version for you, Chance.
Weapons at 129 right now.
I'm kidding. I've done it.
I do.
Hey. Right, everyone zone in, please. The crash is in a few minutes.
Quick reminder for people, the invite time is 1945. No, it's the end of the expansion place. They need to adapt the summoning spell So that when I summon them, the first 5-10 minutes they don't have a gear.
Right, Devourer, do you mind being blood for the first, like, 20 minutes or so, please? Because Shanks has got to go to the
Probably
station. Half an hour, then. Shanks has got to go to the station, so if you go blood, I'm grabbing Exos, so we've got 20.
Sure, that'll be fine. You just need to walk me through when to go.
Gypsy, can you do the speaky part? I don't know if you got a mic. Try to confident.
And if not, basically, at the start of the intermission, when me and Mercer take the big ads to the edge, those two little ads, you're going to grip those two into the boss. And then when we go to phase 2, then... Actually, Chance, you can explain it.
Yeah, so basically, right, so at the start of the intermission, when all of the ads spawn, the two tankable ads will run through the ones at Red and Star. Those two will enrage, they will then be dispelled, and as soon as they've been dispelled, just pull them straight in. After that, you need to mark
normal grip.
just normal grip on that one. Then next thing, you need to mark the next ad on the right from Red.
I'll give you assist so you can mark.
You just mark one of those ads and Gypsy stun that one. You stun the one after that with 68. And then they should all walk in at roughly the same time. So then you basically just wait until the intermission phase is over. As soon as it's over, grip them all in a clump, call for knockbacks, get them all knocked back, and hunter traps to slow them, and then keep pulling one into the middle, so that there's always one that can be pulled straight into the box. You might have some issues where they get enraged by a random flare, etc. Depends on some bits, but that's pretty much it. I'm sure you'll be able to check it out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, what is it? Once we get to the platform, just put the markers up so I can have a look.
Yeah, I will do.
So I know which one I'm asphyxiating.
I'm still here for the next 10-15 minutes, so I'll be able to answer any questions.
Oh, well.
That sounds good. I just think it would be to make the switch now rather than do 10 minutes, have half a pull, Chanksy to go, me faffing about.
Will I need to be taking anything on the boss or around my pure grippy boy?
Your pure grip.
Okay, lovely. Take this off then.
Right, I make that 8, let's kill the trash.
Something's on my soldering.
Punishing Flame. Punishing Flame.
That guy has a delicious soul. Do I wait with putting food down or shall I just go ahead?
Can you summon Exo first?
Yeah. Here she be, old and wise, Exodus, come out and rise. Did I just find a new thing to do?
Right. Remember, we need to have those flares go to the markers. We don't want to have flares in the middle of the room on the ads. And remember, we want to pre-spread for the Ravenous Blaze. We're going to be in a circle, and then you just run to the edge of the room, so you're not going through people. And if you don't have it, you move further in, and then we have everyone safe, have no overlaps, we don't kill each other with it.
What is this ugly red chest doing here?
Is that what you say to your wife?
Behave, Boozy.
That's someone else's gold chest. Boozy, Ollie put some herbs in the Boozy Rules tab, in case you didn't notice.
Who are you kidding? Of course you didn't notice.
It took him 3 weeks to notice it was the Boozy Down tab, so I wasn't expecting to notice.
I did check Sunday, but hey, indeed. Ooh.
Next feast we'll be having will be sauteed chicken.
Do we have the Hellstone though?
You don't have it yet?
No, we're still waiting. Thanks.
Can you put me in group 4?
It would probably be helpful if you could do group control, because we've got melee in group 4. So I'm guessing you're not done.
Okay, just to be sure, which ad do you want me to stun then? Yeah. We've got 6 here, that is.
Okay, so it's a question for you.
Sorry, what?
Which ad do you want me to stun with asphyxia?
So you see the, I assume the markers are down now.
The marker's down, yeah.
Where red is, that
Yeah.
will be the one you pull in. The next one over from the right, so even further away from red,
So
further away
purple,
from
yeah.
star, that's for Jixie to stun. And then the
And
one
then the next
after
one
that is you.
right is asphyxia. Okay, so to the right of purple.
Okay, so the other thing you should bear in mind is that it may, because Sangre goes around and dots them all up and slows them all, but some of them may get a bit close to the boss for comfort. You should have room for at least one spare regular pull that you can use to pull out one that's quite close. The other thing is, if they're being a bit slow on the ads, you can do the mass grip while the barrier is still up, and it will give you a couple of extra seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not when they touch the barrier, it's when they've walked fully inside it. So you can just about work it, but it's not fun.
Yeah, where do I mass grip on this then?
So basically, you would mass grip. You know where the circle is in the middle?
Yeah.
You would mass grip. Imagine you're in the middle of the star and red. Make a triangle between the circle and those two, and you're basically on the point of the triangle. Maybe put a map in Discord.
Yeah, that may help.
Right, in the meantime, range, take the places so we know that you've all got a spot in the circle.
Can Exo be on her spot where she always is?
Exo's DPS. So
Oh, sorry,
no, that's
sorry.
going to be Cynthia.
Sorry.
We are balancing, yeah. Because we were 4 healing it before, so Exo's just stepping into Shanks while he goes to the station. So you've got your places, you're not going to be overlapping, you all know where you're standing, that's good.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the map for mass grip.
Yeah, we'll just give Shanks a moment to put it on Discord. There it is.
Where that red dot is.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, there.
So
So
it takes a
Kind
little
of
bit
here.
of time working. What you want to do is find exactly where you can stand and still pull everything. If you miss out one on the left and one on the right, it's not too bad because they won't walk fast enough for them to overlap, and you'll have your you'll have your stun back to be able to keep control of them.
Yeah, what is it? I have a weaker which tells me how many adds in the grip, so hopefully I'll know the number of them and be able to do that. So exactly that here, and then you stun not back and over, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. And Shining Force is the thing to use first, if you call for that.
Yeah.
And that goes off of your position, so make sure that you're right where you want the ad to be. And Marwa has a tendency, when she knocks back, to knock back the one in front of her into the boss, so careful with that one.
Okay.
In fact, the Devourer is going to talk for Shining Force, he's the one who's just talking.
Shining Force is the priest not back when it targets the player, isn't it? Just making sure. Okay, so I have to make sure. Okay.
Have you got the cooldown weak aura from Twy?
I've
If
got
not,
the one
Twy
that
can
tells
link
me
it.
when the boss uses his slashes, but...
No, so Twy, if you can link your weak aura, that will tell you the cooldown of all of the different knockbacks that they've got, but you will have to change the Thunder Stomp to 45 seconds instead of 30.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's give it a go.
Ah, fucking cross-roll weak chorus. God damn it. Rip. Well, for now, just...
Don't worry too much, because Shanks will be back in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
And
can't
then,
actually
since
hit
your
the weak
DPS
chorus.
is higher than his, we'll get you back into DPS then.
It'll be better because he's got more experience on
Enjoy, I'll be back.
it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bow Breaker. Searing Tempest.
Get safe. Melee, move in quickly.
Empowered Flame Rend.
Range, move
Foe
in.
Breaker. Empowered Flame Rend.
Ready for technique.
Empowered Flame
Rend
Rend.
1. And intermission.
Okay, I'm good for my other something.
Remember to clump for heals.
I need extra attention, I'm running around.
Yeah, not back.
Nah, it's taking too long.
I have many wares. I have many lucky boots, you like.
Okay, I'm seeing quite a few people getting hit by the big swirly. This is before we called the wipe, so please watch your feet. We want you to clump, but we still want you to move out of the AoE.
And I said before, absolutely time your CDs to blow those 2 adds up.
Yeah, this is when we use damage cooldowns. If your cooldown isn't going to be back after using it on the pull, don't use it on the pull, use it on the ads. Also, you can help the healers out by using personal cooldown and a health stone at the end of the intermission if you're low.
Yeah, Sanger is also in there. He's not in our group. He needs
He's
to
moving
be.
around though. So if you feel too crowded, all just take a couple of steps backwards to make the circle bigger.
I do remind the healers you are not forced to stay where you are at the start. You can move in once he's engaged. It actually highly recommend that you do that.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Remove your butt.
Bowbreaker. Empowered Flame Rend.
One.
Searing
Get safe,
Tempest.
then range move in. Range in.
Bowbreaker. Empowered Flame Rend.
Get ready for the technique.
Empowered Flame
Rend
Rend.
one.
Bowbreaker.
And intermission. Remember your DPS cooldowns. Remember to clump for heals. Use the personal if you need to. And be ready to go to your markers.
Flare incoming. Be at your colors.
Flare.
Putting that in.
Ready for technique?
Empowered Flame
Rend
Rend.
one.
Empowered Searing Tempest.
Get safe. Range move in after.
Bowbreaker. Bowbreaker.
Mercer, don't taunt off me when it's my
Empowered
one.
Flame Rend.
Light it. First one was yours, but was on half the raid. Light on that you can the back. Mikasa, you're missing your vantage screen.
May your feet find good trails.
That would explain it myself. If that happens, call, because you could get a bot. Or then I can be ready to get in position and take it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready for technique?
Bow Breaker. Empowered Flame Rend. Searing Tempest.
Ranged, ready to move in.
Bow Breaker. Empowered Flame Rend.
Ready for technique?
Bow Breaker.
And intermission. Remember to clump to healing.
Is that on the right target? Because the right one seems to die extremely fast.
Flare incoming. Be at your covers.
That's why too many dead.
Flare.
Use the CR on the healed.
You're just gonna combat res everyone and hope someone
Pretty
gets
much.
it.
No, everyone gets it at the end.
Oh, brilliant.
If there's a CR available, I'd just use it to mass res one of them kill rooms.
That's really handy.
But that's only if it's available.
Yeah, we required last time. We still require it. We should be using it anyway. We do have the option of 5 healing if we need to, but then we have to push DPS some more.
I'm so sorry. Resin 2 forward.
Oops. Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Evan Pow.
Round 1.
Searing Tempest.
Get safe. Ranged move in after.
Bow Breaker. Bow Breaker. Empowered
And
Flame
range
Rend.
friends. Ready for technique.
Foe Breaker.
And intermission. Be ready to move to flare.
Yeah, incoming.
Flare.
Do you want to add any instantly?
And the one in as soon as the debuff drops, we can have another one, yeah.
Gripping 1, someone grip.
Ready for technique.
Empowered Flame
Round
Rend.
1.
Foe Breaker. Bow breaker.
Okay, good thing you movement. Oh, they're all dead.
Empowered searing tempest.
Range be ready.
Ranged in.
Empowered flame rend.
Flare incoming. Colors. Now.
Flare.
Okay, grip from one edge. Another grip.
Ready for
Gripping.
technique?
Bow breaker. Empowered flame rend. Empowered searing tempest.
Just right.
Bow breaker. Empowered flame rend.
Nikata should have a float for the other rest.
Alright.
Flare.
The Garther got rest. The rest of us are running. No, Nikata, you're doing the first knockback. When the first knockback falls, that is you. Because that one's during the flare, and you can do a Shining Force without being in a position where you're risk putting flare on the ads.
Yeah, whereas I'm really calling for knockbacks that much because I've like been using demons and everything on it. So it adds it pretty slowly.
It's probably the more got to do with my corruption. Yes.
Lucy! There you are.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Should have gone.
Ready for technique.
Bowbreaker. Searing Tempest.
Melee in.
Empowered Flame Rend.
Ranged in.
Bowbreaker. Empowered Flame Rend.
Ready for technique.
Empowered Flame
Rend
Rend.
1. And intermission.
Flare incoming. Colors.
Flare.
You need to master the spell now.
Or not.
Okay, why was there a flare in the middle?
The release. Bunch of users.
I see a Chanks. So, Zavari, you can go back to DPS now if you like, and we'll summon Chanks. And Exo, thanks for helping us while Chanks was away. I need to stop doing that. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a good effort on soloing the boss, but it doesn't seem to work.
I just assume that if someone's resing me, it's going to be not going to be resed right in the middle of the...
If you accept it quickly, it'll be fine, but you then need to move out.
Yeah, it's because I'm in Purgatory and then just spam resident. Don't worry, I'll be dead on the floor before that happens now.
So, yeah, as Ian says, there are flare markers. There's also Sunty calling it. Listen to him as well. You'll see the timers, you'll see the markers, you'll hear the calls. Don't miss it.
My mic loud enough.
I can hear you fine. Okay, let's summon Shanks.
I can't death get in.
Also, a little pointer for some people: when you get the orange circles, just go to the outer circle short way. Don't go half the arena just to get to the back. It's quite unpredictable and annoying when you do that. Be careful with blink. Don't blink when your orange circle is about to go pop.
Thanks, Rush. Maybe that's sarcastic.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready technique.
Bow Breaker. Empowered Flame Rend. Searing
Get
Tempest.
safe, then ranged in.
Bow Breaker. Empowered Flame Rend.
Yeah, don't get hit twice.
Ready for technique.
Bow Breaker.
And intermission.
Stun skull.
Flare incoming. The edge coming.
Can I get shiny sword? On chain.
Flare.
Don't use knockback unless called for any.
I'm killing the one that's up front, so hopefully we'll line up.
Down.
Nope.
Ready for technique.
Empowered Flame Rend.
Round one.
No, can I get a pushback, please?
Bow breaker.
Thank you.
Bow breaker. Empowered Searing Tempest.
Ranged moving quick.
Oh, Nikata, can you Shining Force now as soon as you can? Thank you.
Empowered Flame Rend.
This part. They're out of position. Oh, pain.
So you got a knockback too soon and two of them went out of position.
No. I got a Shining Force which I asked for and a Thunderstorm which I didn't, so I didn't have the correct number of pushbacks that I wanted to put them in the right place. But I will call if I want one dead or not, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
Because killing them really screws up the timing on it, that's all.
But yeah, the problem with that is you can't move it anymore, so if anything overlaps it, pretty much fades. I'm actually wondering if there's nothing to do with just keeping him dead and just walking the boss over it.
You didn't need to put them dead in different places. If you'd like to come up with that tactic, feel free, but I'd want to see a comprehensive strategy post from you if you want that. Because I'm not figuring that out on the fly.
No, of course not.
Plus, turning the boss and hitting the next closest player could get...
It's risky, and we'd need to have incredibly good control of where the flares and blazes are, because a lot of the room would be taken up by ads. But feel free to come up with a comprehensive strategy for that.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready for technique?
Bow breaker. Searing Tempest.
Melee in straight away.
Empowered Flame Rend. Bow
Ranged
breaker.
in.
Empowered Flame Rend.
Ready for technique?
Bow breaker. Empowered Flame Rend.
And information.
Go.
They're incoming.
Way better. That felt too slow on those ads.
Was.
And we didn't have anyone dead at that point. Sometimes they are going to be far apart from the swirlies. You just then need to do burst damage on them both. And range, I think, can still cleave. It is just under 2 minutes to the intermission, so if your cooldown is 2 minutes or longer, don't use it on the toll, remember. Okay, can you port out if you're going for 10 minutes, please? No problem, just port out, then I can get excellent.
Exit was mine, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you swap with me?
You can.
Just like a bit more convenient if I can be in group 2 for the sake.
You can sort by yourself.
You are assist, you know.
I don't know.
Okay, Exo will be here in a moment.
He's too nice.
Can we be ready to summon Exo when she looks over? Although I think we may have issues if we have Exo because she's melee. So, Twy, can you switch to your druid, please? Otherwise, we're going to have Blaze on melee. Yes, please, Twy. Otherwise, we don't have enough range targets. I'm pretty sure having Blaze go on the melee is not gonna help. So just needs to relog because she's logged in but not appearing as logged in on battle tags, so I can't invite her. But be ready to summon in a sec.
Why did you break it?
I don't know, but I blame her.
You mean fish?
Yes, he told me fish.
She has a catfish?
No, the cat was named Fish. Make sure to ask her about her cat named Fish.
summoning?
Pointless again. This summoning is so long, even my portals are starting to protest. Instead of summoning her yourself, you could just assist me.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready for technique.
Empowered Flame Rend. Searing Tempest.
Get safe. Range you're moving in after.
Bow Breaker. Bow Breaker. Empowered Flame Rend.
Ready for technique.
Bow Breaker.
And intermission.
Flare at this. Oops.
Shining Force.
Flare.
100 trap, please. Thank you. Yep, let that go, thank you. Excellent, you get knocked back as well.
Ready for technique.
Twilight, can I get knocked back, please?
Bow Breaker. Empowered Flame Rend.
Get safe.
Empowered Flame
Range move in
Tempest.
after.
Fire from Twilight.
Bow Breaker.
This is gonna hurt.
Empowered
Yeah, we
Flame
needed a
Rend.
discount there.
So Twilight, can you push back? Right.
Flare.
Go re-talent again.
let's start at the back if you need.
Okay.
Then while I bring over the actual property, make sure you all have touching skills. Your pushback is much better than channel pushback because it doesn't push the full size. The codex here, Twilight.
Plus you don't have to stand in there.
You get a photo angle.
Why you get a codex?
Because I already bought it out.
Okay. Actually, there's one up somewhere. No, sorry.
No, you're the only lock. If you've not put it up, it's not there.
No, I was looking at the wrong thing.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready, technique.
Empowered Flame Rend. Bow Breaker. Bow Breaker. Searing Tempest.
Range, get ready. Fast.
Empowered Flame Rend.
Ready for technique.
Empowered Flame Rend.
And
Dixie,
intermission.
can you stun Skull first, please? I'll pick the Skull up. Stun that before you do anything else. And then do the pull.
Flare incoming.
Thanks,
Can I get a Shining Force, please?
Colors.
Flare.
Shining Force. Shining Force.
Takata, that's you.
Why is it on cooldown? It's never used. to hit the front. Yeah, bro, can you
Ready
get
for
pushed back,
me?
please? Yeah, Twilight, push
Bow
back, please,
breaker.
now.
Empowered flame rend. Empowered searing tempest.
Ranged in after.
Bow breaker.
It's too many
Empowered
days.
Yeah,
flame
wipe
rend.
it.
Did you abuse
not
it?
a problem. That's fine, that's right.
Actually, if you can res all the healers, you become a Mosnes. No, never mind, it's a human.
Yeah, we're...
Mount
Nope,
turning
the
off.
cursor's there.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready for technique?
Bow breaker. Searing tempest.
Get safe, melee and straight after.
Empowered flame rend. Bow
Ranged
breaker.
in.
Empowered flame rend. Empowered flame rend.
And intermission.
And Dixie Sam against stun and then move on. Dixie, can you pull that one back? Let's go. That's repositioning. I'm mixed up which one was which. My fault.
I have recovery.
You had no hope of victory. Nothing can stop
thought I pulled red in, but I didn't. My mistake.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready to take me?
Bowbreaker. Empowered Flame Rend. Searing Tempest.
Range move in.
Bowbreaker. Empowered Flame Rend.
Ready for technique? And into mission.
Be careful this time. I've marked my ad that I'm going to pull in. And you now stump skull. Skull back towards green.
They're coming.
Okay, can I get a shining force, please?
Colors, please.
Flare.
You got any? And can I get a driver? Can I get an up, please? Thank you. Twilight, can I also get a knockback, please? Wait. Nada.
Brave technique.
Empowered
Red
Flame
one.
Rend.
I've got you a new ad. The
Empowered
can I get a
Searing
pushback, please, on
Tempest.
big pump?
Get safe. Range in after.
Neck out, can I get a shining force?
Bowbreaker.
Into the top order.
Bowbreaker.
Range
Empowered
red.
Flame Rend.
Yeah, Nick. No, sorry.
Flare coming. Colors.
Ringo, can I get a pushback, please?
Flare.
Set.
Don't worry, leave it for now. If you can pull it in, try it, and then pull up.
You can move the boss on top of it.
Yeah, but we're not moving.
You need to tell us where it is, so for that.
It's right behind it.
Yeah.
We've got sneak incoming, so now's not a good time.
Empowered Flame Red.
Round one.
Bow Breaker.
Why is that one dead again?
Bow Breaker.
It's not gonna be that long.
Put that one in.
Empowered Searing Tempest.
It read and then instantly died. I don't know who did what.
Empowered Flame Red.
Dispel that one. Done it. Let it go in as soon as
They're coming.
timer ticks out.
But we have a tank that we can't rest for 30 seconds.
That's fine. You just carry
Call
on
it.
as normal if the death
Flare.
knight's
Too early. Too early on that ad going in. By like a
I've
second.
got too many dead DPS.
Nikata, can you make sure that the Shining Force does go off on me? Because that's another time now it's not gone off on me. Or Shining Force is bugged and it's not pushing me back. Either.
It was working fine last raid, I thought.
Yeah, so there's no reason it shouldn't have pushed me back. And I saw the cooldown start, so you did use it by the combat.
Let's have break times. I think quite a few people are getting a bit of focus back. Nikata might need to restart to see if she can sort out the UE for that as well. So we'll have a break and then we'll come back with full focus and do better at this. It feels like we've got lots of little mistakes going on.
Please don't do any damage to the ads unless it's asked for. That I don't know how that one died, but if you critted it or whatever, that was the wipe.
Okay, that is end of break. Let's get going. Remember, we want good focus on movement, on dodging avoidable damage, on getting the knockbacks when they're called for, so at the right times.
This place so we can get in before the priest goes.
Thank you, Exo.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It said he was ready.
I said he was alright.
I got everyone ready.
He's just sitting there.
Bowbreaker. Empowered Flame Rend. Searing Tempest.
Get safe, then ranged in.
Bowbreaker. Empowered Flame Rend.
Ready for technique?
Bowbreaker. Searing Tempest.
Get safe, melee and straight after. Yeah, but just in case. Intermission.
Okay, he's done spell first, I think. Okay.
Flare incoming.
Can I get a Shining Force?
Collapse.
Flare.
You've got spell back. Can I get my one back, please? Thank you. I've marked your next spell. I'm going to pull it out. Oh. What is that knockdown? Knockback bit there? Let's just pull the ad back.
Ready for
You're going to
technique?
need to pull Skull Devourer, please.
Yeah, it's on cooldown for a second. 2,
That's fine.
1.
Bowbreaker.
Got you another one in here.
Empowered Flame Rend.
Bryn, can I get knockback, please?
Empowered
Get
Searing
safe,
Tempest.
then ranged in.
Really important knockback, Bryn.
Bowbreaker.
If I don't get knockback
Empowered
at that
Flame
point,
Rend.
then it's going to wipe it. I'd rather you die
I'm
than...
gonna send the one in the boss, it was inevitable.
I would rather have one go into the boss than all of them in range. Because look, they're all in
Flare.
range, but they're all going to wipe it. So if it wipes us, it's not your fault because I pulled it. So just can you just do what I told? Please.
You had no hope of victory. Nothing can stop our crusade.
Do we have recovery or are we running?
Looks like a no.
Okay, let's run back then.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles. Like you.
Don't forget this moment, 'cause it might be our last. Don't worry about the future, baby, don't bring up the past. So just live in the moment and enjoy it all. I'm right here, baby, if you want to call. Catch me and hold me and don't let me fall. Let yourself be free and break down the walls.
What's the green little swirly cloud thing that seems to pull out in?
Swirly cloud thing, what is what?
Maybe?
Yeah, the druid thingy.
That's an AoE grip if I'll just walk out of it, grip them back into it.
Please don't use it, Bradley, because I couldn't get Skull in because I gripped it and it just went straight back in. I'll pull it if I need it, but
Basically,
I can't control the ads unless I know exactly where they're going to be.
yeah, if you're gonna use it, at least make sure you don't use it on the skull.
It's really great for keeping the ads stationary, but obviously, I just say, it works.
That's often not what we want, so let Shanks make the calls, follow Shanks' instructions, please. Yeah, if we use it in phase 3, I'm sure Shanks will yell when we want it, but otherwise, let him make the mistakes, do exactly what he says, and then if it goes wrong, it's his fault.
I can't, exactly that. I can't control it unless I know where they're all going to be and how they're all going to react. If I go and pull it, I need to know that it's going to go where I want it to be. So that's why I asked for your, your knockbacks or whenever. Even if you may die, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to sacrifice you if it goes that badly. Shouldn't do. And, it should go perfectly. But it's trial and error. For the greater good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready for technique?
Empowered Flame Rend.
Rend first.
Searing Tempest.
Get safe. Ranged in after.
Bow Breaker. Bow Breaker. Empowered Flame Rend.
Range Rend. Ready for technique.
Empowered Flame Rend. Foe Breaker.
Get it up.
That's where the cooldown. That should not kill.
The skull is your star. I've moved skull, can you stun the power?
Flare incoming.
And can I get a cannon course, please? Thank you.
Flare.
Miles, can I get knockback, please? On me, thank you. Yep. Nice. Giving you a new skull.
Oh, we're both dead.
Why?
I got left at less than half health for ages.
Empowered Flame Rend.
They're doing so well.
Empowered Searing Tempest.
Is the healers were out of range?
They're didn't even get to use my shom this time.
Who is he? Really? Keep your screen, man.
You think glass is over? I think it's a cookie, or possibly ice cream.
I think it's a child. Nondescript what's happening with the child, but a child.
Why would it be cannibalistic?
For blaze or flare, do you mean, Cupcake?
Yeah, the thing is, you should move to the outer edge and a short.
Phase 1 is blaze. Remember, you're already pre-spread in your circle we set up at the beginning. If you get it on you, you run to the edge. If you don't get it, you move in. We've been doing this to quite a few raids now.
But the problem, though, is that we sometimes have people who run from the inner circle to the outer circle, all the way to the back to the entrance.
No, just move directly to the edge. Reform your circle, please, and we'll practice moving to the edge from a circle since we're waiting for Boozy.
Melee, play chicken with the boss.
Show me you can form a circle. I'm going to come back around here so I can see away from the boss. Okay, form a circle. And now show me how you run to the edge when you get blaze. Okay, some of you haven't run to the edge.
Deidre, by the way, you're on the wrong side. I noticed that before.
He is group 4, which is the green side.
Yeah, he's all the time on the other side.
Then why didn't you tell me this earlier?
Well, it's not my job
Well,
to...
No. The point was, if you noticed me messing up, why didn't you tell me earlier?
You have AA, don't you?
Tell me or a DPS lead so we can sort it out, because I can't tell because I have a boss in my face.
The difference between me and you, Santi, is
Hold on. Just silence. Santi, you see what group I am? Can you see where I am?
I don't see where you are now, but you're near me, so that shouldn't be. You should be on the other
Yes,
side.
because I have noticed that there was one too many on the other side, so I've adjusted myself.
Oh, that's
so that you can see wherever he is.
Okay, how about we swap Cupcake and Sangor in the groups, so they're now both in the right groups? Problem solved. That was easy. Okay, now get in your circle again. Now, you've got Blaze on you, all of you. Show me running to the edge.
The Evolvers had Blaze pretty much fucked.
Yeah, but pretend you all have Blaze, run to the edge. Because I can't be asked calling out a few names. I was about to tell you off, Vara, but you're a Death Knight, you don't get it. That's fine.
Yeah.
You just look like you were in a circle. Okay, now can we remember this during pulls when we get Blaze on us, please? Remember, if you get Blaze, you run to the outside. If you don't have Blaze, you move in. Nice and easy.
I suggest you do the exercise again and look at green.
How about you tell me what the problem is?
The problem is, Drazi, I know you mean well, but you should still be moving to the edge of the circle, which means that you go to short way, and that basically means that Nakata and Santi basically need to give you. So if you move into the right side of Santi, then he needs to move to the left.
You have a problem with him blinking or something like that, no?
He's blown me up a few times.
Yeah, I saw him blinking or something. I don't know what it is, but I'll make room for him if I don't have it. It's no problem at all.
Remember, Sinta should count as the melee.
However, if you looked at the forum, I did say Cynthia should move as a range because she's been targeted by it and we're not 100% sure.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready for technique.
Foe breaker. Empowered flame rend. Searing
Get
tempest.
safe. Ranged move in after.
Foe breaker. Empowered
Range
flame
rend.
rend.
Don't die.
Ready for technique.
Foe breaker.
And intermission. Now listen to the calls, please.
Stun skull.
Flare incoming.
Down of course.
Flare.
Mile knock back.
Use it when it's stable.
Should I grip?
Yeah, you can grip them. If the cooldown's off, just grip it
Ready for technique.
Empowered flame rend.
in. Dead rock, can I get both back please on the front?
Empowered searing tempest.
Get safe. Ranged move in after.
Foe breaker. Foe breaker.
Range
Empowered
rend.
flame rend.
Full skull in now.
Flare incoming. Colors.
Flare.
Bree, can you anchor when it's safe, please?
Shining force on me please. Perfect. There can you pull skull in please? To
Okay.
middle.
Ready for technique.
And then take it in when the cooldown is off.
Yes, and
Empowered flame rend.
Rend one.
One more ad to come
Foe
in.
breaker.
And then we've got one more.
Foe breaker.
As soon as the timer is run out, and then
Empowered searing tempest.
Get safe. Ranged in straight after.
let it run in after dispel if you can quickly.
Empowered flame rend.
Cool, we're on the
It's
last
fine,
round.
zoom.
Flare coming. Colors.
Do not
Now.
let that ad die.
Flare.
Pull it in if you can. Perfect. Add to dealt with.
Brilliant. And now we just need to keep executing and then get the boss to transition. We have a res in 10. Please get Silver up.
I have a range.
That get Mersos.
Foe breaker. Empowered flame rend. Empowered searing tempest.
Get safe. Range move in after.
Foe breaker. Empowered
Range
flame
rend.
rend.
Flare coming. Colors.
Flare.
Okay, we're going to be doing intermission very soon. 2%.
Empowered flame
Okay,
rend.
rend. And intermission. So remember, phase 3 flares, you go to the back of the room across from the boss.
I've marked your star. Go.
Remember to clump the heels.
Can you pull it out just this? Pull spell out, pull spell out, pull spell out. Thank you.
Okay, now we have pretty much everyone dead, but that's progress. Second intermission. So, phase 3, we are going to get the 2 ads in first with cooldowns, and then we're just going to ignore the rest of the ads. By ignore, I mean Shanks is going to manage them so they stay at the back of the room, out the way and under control. Flare spawns ads, so it's important that the flares go to the back of the room. We do need a marker for phase 3. I'll pop the marker down once I'm alive. So flares go to the back of the room, and then the ads that spawn from them will just walk into the clump, and they're nice and neat. But that was good. That was progress. We can do this. It looks like we're running back. Right, since we've woken up and remember what to do, let's have some guild repairs on because we are doing progression again.
So basically the hard part's over with.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready for technique.
Bow breaker. Searing tempest. Empowered flame rend.
Melee in.
Foe
Range
breaker.
move in.
Empowered flame rend.
Ready for technique.
Empowered flame rend.
Melee rend. And intermission.
Flare incoming. Colors.
Shining Force. Mal, can I get knocked
Flare.
back, please? Punch trap behind the ad, please. Brilliant. Got a new spell.
Ready for technique.
Twilight, can I get a pushback, please?
Foe breaker.
Dead Rogue, can I get a
Empowered
pushback, please?
searing tempest.
Get safe. Melee in straight after.
Empowered flame rend.
Ranged in.
Foe breaker.
You've got a new spell as soon as the res is you can take it in.
Empowered flame rend.
Flare. Ah shit.
Flare.
And as res, pull it in. Nefati, can I get a Shining Force, please? Pull the spell in.
Ready for technique.
Got you a new spell.
Foe
Get
breaker.
it in, go if whoever can reach you.
Empowered flame rend.
Get
Empowered
safe.
searing
Now.
tempest.
Ranged in after.
Foe breaker. Empowered
Ranged in.
flame rend.
Flare incoming.
Get spell in now.
Colors.
Flare.
Pull it in. Perfect, that's the devil.
Ready for technique.
Empowered flame rend.
Rend 1.
Foe breaker.
Accepted, Smitha.
Foe breaker. Empowered searing tempest.
Range, you're gonna go in straight after.
I took a hit from the
Empowered
first
flame
one.
rend.
Then you're not, but everyone else is.
Nope. My fault.
No, it's fine.
Flare. Empowered Flame Rend. Empowered Searing Tempest.
Get safe. Range move in after.
Foe Breaker. Foe Breaker. Empowered Flame
Range
Rend.
rend.
Flare incoming. Colors. Can you move the boss a little bit? Thanks.
There we are. We have to move it slowly though.
Flare.
And intermission.
Look at
No,
the
really,
orc.
these are going to die in time because we've got too many dead. Let's wait.
Remember, look at the orbs around the center, so you know where the flames are gonna shoot out of.
Ideally, we lust just as we go into the last phase, but we may use it to get through that last phase, the intermission quicker. But basically, the last phase is a DPS race.
Okay, so at that point, all the pots as well. Chanks, all these ads are gonna have my slow zones, so that means all those ads are gonna have my slow, so that means I also have corruptions of all that. Should help you keep them under control.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you need me to, I can always nuke a few.
Can I get more health zones, please?
With that second lot of ads, it's going to be interesting, but I imagine much the same as the first. But I'll call if you need. I need a move. I mean, I've still got that stun totem from Shom that's going to keep them in place for a bit.
Sango, can you do a call for when Blaze is incoming, please?
I can try.
Well, it's not a try, it's a do. We need that to happen.
And Jixie and Devourer, if Blaze is incoming, we're not allowed to pull ads in.
Yeah, we're trying to avoid having the damage from the ad going in at the same time as the damage from the blaze going out, because the extra damage is quite lethal.
So only on phase 2 then.
Yeah, so phase 2, we need call when blaze is incoming.
Ren.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready for
Bow
technique.
breaker. Empowered flame rend.
Get
Searing
saved.
tempest.
Ranged in after.
Bow breaker.
Range
Empowered
rend.
flame rend.
Ready for technique.
Bow breaker. Searing tempest.
Get safe. Melee is straight after. And intermission.
They're coming.
Panic force plate.
Colors.
Flare.
Miles, can I get knocked back to this?
Blaze in 5. Blaze now.
Brent, can I get knocked back please on the clump? Randy, can you push these two, where Skull is here, towards the
Technique.
Empowered flame rend. Foe breaker. Foe Breaker.
Full spell in.
Empowered Searing Tempest.
Get safe, ranged in straight up.
Pull out spell if you can. Dispel spell.
Empowered Flame Rend.
Prevalent power. Wait, why was that one killed? Before I was transferring it, had at least like a third of its health left.
Flare.
So, be careful with it.
No one should be touching the ads by me. Well, and obviously the ones
Pretty
who
much
can
no one is.
That's weird.
You're 72% of the damage on them, then there's a little bit from a few other people. Most people are not touching them. It's warriors and boomkins are the only ones people hitting them. Then it's tanks. It's definitely not trying to hit them.
How the hell does that one keep dying?
Run, guys.
I would need to actually go through logs properly, because if I can work out which ad it is, then I can figure it out.
No, that's I'm carrying sick crits spread out.
From the damage, it's looking like it might just be you.
Powerful warlock. Give me more.
Oh well, that's fine.
No, nothing bad to powerful
It
warlock.
does work, so we just need it to be a good set.
Are you sure you're not spreading diseases, Chanks?
Chanks, do you want Jixie?
I want you blood in case I need a mess for it.
I was thinking the emergency grip is good, and if you die in the last phase, we could spare.
Yeah.
I would far rather have a spare DK.
Probably. Actually, what I'm going to do this time is if any time where the ad clump doesn't clump properly the first time around, I'm going to call you to mess for it again on basically on top of where I will be. So if I call you to mess for it, give it a go. Let's see how that works.
You'll also probably find 2 mass grips is going to be good in phase 3 if the ads get too close to the boss.
Yeah.
We
I
don't
should
get them empowered.
I should have used it last time because the clump just got a mess.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready for technique?
Foe Breaker. Empowered Flame Rend.
Get
Searing
safe,
Tempest.
ranged in straight after.
Foe Breaker. Empowered Flame Rend.
Ready for technique.
Empowered Flame Rend.
Melee rend.
Searing Tempest.
Get safe, ranged in after. And intermission.
Devara, can you pull spell back?
Okay. To the boss. Oh no. Backwards, okay.
Flare incoming.
Panic course, please.
Colors.
Glare.
Mara, can I get knockback, please? Okay, wait. Let that go front, now knockback.
Blaze incoming. Okay, too many dead. White.
Yeah. I missed my pullback on the
Bowbreaker.
so I got feedback.
Empowered Flame
No,
Rend.
she knocked them close and I knew it was going to be close.
Empowered
so I
Searing
had my
Tempest.
grip to pull it back, but I just wasn't in time. That was my fault.
Bowbreaker.
You had no hope of victory. Nothing can stop our crusade.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Empowered Flame Rend.
Melee rend.
Bowbreaker. Bowbreaker. Searing Tempest.
Get safe, ranged in immediately.
Empowered Flame Rend.
Ready for technique.
Bowbreaker. Searing Tempest.
Melee and straight after. And intermission. Use the res.
Flare incoming.
Alright, can you pull the spell back again?
What?
Too many dead. Wipe it.
What's the issue then?
If we lose a healer in that phase, we really need them up quickly because 3 healers in the middle of the healing cooldown section is going to go badly.
Flare.
Why is killing him though?
The damage that goes out in that phase is what killed him. That wasn't avoidable damage.
Did you say unavoidable or avoidable?
I said it was not avoidable damage that killed him. So it's
Obviously.
unavoidable damage. Because that is the bit that we just have to heal through.
Don't you have Barks? Doesn't do it anymore as a healer.
Yes, I am bark.
Or I am Bark.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Ready for technique?
Empowered Flame Rend. Bow Breaker. Bow Breaker. Searing Tempest.
Get safe, ranged in straight away.
Empowered Flame Rend.
Ready for technique.
Empowered Flame Rend.
Intermission.
Full skull in. Stun that skull if you can.
They're incoming colors.
Can I get Shining Force?
Flare.
Watch out for skull. Mars, can I get a knockback please?
Blaze in 3, 2, 1.
Wait until Blaze is over. Don't pull it.
Ready for technique.
Green, can I get a pushback please?
Bow Breaker. Empowered Flame Rend.
Pull up. Full skull in.
Get
Empowered
safe.
Searing Tempest.
Ranged in after.
Bow Breaker. Empowered Flame Rend.
Ow.
That was not enough people in there. Wipe it. Also, as well as it killing people if we don't have enough people in, if we have fewer than 6, the boss does 50% increased damage. And I go flying across the room, which means I'll take extra damage and pull the boss through the ads. So it's really important everyone is in there.
You should make it very obvious by going wee. Do check your groups for the event, because we have a suspicion some people are unaware of which one going to take. As in, do look at your group.
It wasn't just you, Drazi. For we to fly that far, we had several people miss. Yeah, so first one is 1 and 3, second one is 2 and 4. You're in the melee group, Twy. Let's fix that, Twy. Okay, if Synth's been going with melee and Twy's range, let's swap the two of you over. So Syntha is in the melee group, Twy is in the range group, and then Twy's not going to have the timing issue with having to move out and back in. Yeah, because it's like when we did some swapping around, like when we swapped Twy with Twy, he switched from melee to ranged, and no one swapped him over. Let us know if that happens, because it may be we're so busy with everything else that we've missed it. It's a great time to whisper your role leads. I get loads of whispers during raids, it makes them feel popular too.
Give me attention.
There you go. If you see an issue, tell Samuel. He's one thing.
I'll be your best fan.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Empowered Flame Rend. Searing Tempest.
Yeah, safe. Range move in after.
Bow Breaker. Bow Breaker.
Range friend.
Empowered Flame Rend.
Ready for technique.
Empowered Flame Rend.
And intermission.
Flare incoming, colors.
No, I've just gone flying.
You didn't do the sound effect.
No, couldn't get. Yeah, you carry on. Gypsy can stand on Mersos.
Amar, can I get knockback, please? You've got a spell, you can use it in there.
Blazing 3, 2,
Don't
1.
use it, do not pull. I'll shout when you can. Leandro, can I get a knockback, please? You can take it in now, take spell in.
Bow Breaker.
Perfect. Ringo, can I get a knockback too, please?
Empowered Searing Tempest.
Dead.
Dispel that one.
Empowered Flame Rend. Bow Breaker.
Range, get in.
Empowered Flame Rend.
Okay, too many dead. Wipe it.
Didn't notice you there, sorry, Ringo.
If you got a CR accept it as
Flare.
soon as the boss is going, so you might as well get it.
I have
And then
one.
run away.
I saw some myself, so I can't as I hear anything.
Sango, when you're doing the blaze call, don't do the countdown. We don't need that. We just need that it's incoming. Because it makes Discord too busy when Shanks needs to do other calls if you do all the talking.
Okay, I'll call it 3 seconds in advance and then we'll do
No,
it.
just do blaze in 5. Nice and
Okay.
clear.
Also require my bestie next to me.
Are we ready?
You might be out of reach. Just release also. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not have anyone. There's no need to go there at least. Let's not have the risk of anyone
Good, please.
Missed a nice high warlock sword.
Yep.
Okay, this is probably last pull. Let's make it a good one. Let's get back to phase 3. We know we can do it.
Well, we've seen progress so far, so let's see if we can get a very good last attempt.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bowbreaker. Empowered Flame Rend.
Get safe.
Searing Tempest.
Ranged in after.
Bowbreaker. Empowered
Ranged
Flame
Rend.
Rend.
Whoops.
Bye, thanks.
Thank you, healers.
Ready to technique.
Empowered Flame Rend.
Rend.
Bowbreaker.
And information.
Vera, can you pull skull out?
Incoming. Colors.
Can you push quickly? Perfect.
Flare.
Green, can I get knockback, please? Maui, you're next. Maui, knockback, please. Perfect.
Blaze.
You've got a skull, but don't take it in yet. Wait.
Ready for technique.
Pull it in now.
Empowered Flame Rend.
Rend first.
New skull.
Empowered Searing Tempest.
Get safe. Range.
You ready to dispel skull? Dispel it.
Bowbreaker.
Perfect. Pull it in.
Bowbreaker.
Range Rend.
Empowered Flame Rend. Flare.
Carrying Twilight up.
Dixie, I need a master of all of them back to where I am now.
Blaze in 5.
Wait for it. Stand where I'm here. Wait. And do it now. Perfect. That one's fine to go in as soon as Blaze is done. Mark,
Ready
can I
for
get a
technique?
knockback, please? Okay, that's fine,
Bowbreaker.
thank you. Channing Force.
Empowered Searing Tempest.
Get safe. Melee in straight away.
Empowered Flame
Got
Rend.
a new skull as soon as debuff runs out.
Bowbreaker.
Range now.
Range get in.
Empowered Flame Rend.
Perfect.
Flare coming. colors.
New skull, put it in as soon as you can. 3, 2, 1, now. Last 2 ads.
There's a 5.
No, they popped it, was too slow.
Yeah,
Waiting for the blade made it a bit weird on timing.
Okay, so we might not be able to do that then.
Yeah,
We might
so
just have to call
it-
for a cooldown in that case.
Yeah. But then partly those ads were all dead for a bit of time.
Empowered
so that
flame
might
red.
have just been enough. But,
Okay,
Bow
we
breaker.
can look at that for next time, but I think we need to consider having a
Bow
healing
breaker.
cooldown ready so we can just say call for that,
Empowered
or we can
searing
have
tempest.
personals and headstones or something if needed. Because we can't have 3 explode, but let's worry about that ready for next raid. So that is end of raid. Thanks everyone. Remember to sign up for next ID so I can plan, so I can get things sorted. Thanks for joining us again, Devourer.
No worries.
Can I get you on Thursday again, please?
Yeah, sure, if you need.
Brilliant. I'm pretty sure we do, so I'm just going to ask you now.
Yeah, I'll be there if you need.
Thanks.
I thought Boozy would give us a bonus for England winning the penalty shootout.
Yeah, we're meant to knock ourselves out the World Cup.
Lucky
I can't
bastards.
stop worrying about football at work.
It's the Russian mob pulling things. Don't get any ideas.
Anyone explain to you now? Ideas?
Night.
No, guys.